Hi everyone, my name is Will. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. Today we are going to be doing a collective energy reading for March 4th, 2023. So let's see what the collective energies are for March 4th, 2023. So I hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope everyone is enjoying this Saturday and doing whatever you feel like doing today. I hope that you're able to do that, whether that is spending time outside, watching a movie, spending time with family, maybe going to your favorite restaurant. It's really the little things. It really is the little things. Sorry if my brick wall is like flapping in the background. Yeah, there's a little bit of a cross breeze through here. So if you see a brick wall rippling in the background, it's okay. It's actually happening. Also, I wanted to let my subscribers know that there might be some changes in the future. I feel like the universe is moving pieces in my life right now, and I am going to continue doing tarot readings, but what's around me might change. So stay tuned for that. I really like this setup, but I know that the universe is all about change. The universe is all about change. We only grow when there's change going on around us and in our lives and inside of us. So I'm excited for these changes, but just to let you know, there might be some changes in the future. All right, so as always, I do not accept any Archon, Reptilian, Demonic, or negative attachments. I only accept light and love in this space. And I'd like to ask Archangel Michael's white light of protection over this reading today. And I'd like to ask Spirit, what are the energies today, March 4th, 2023? What are the energies we need to know about today, March 4th, 2023? What are the energies that we need to know about? So 2 cards fell out. That was just because I'm up. My hand is going numb today again. I would love to know what that is. The chiropractor cannot figure that out. All right. Are there any other messages today, Spirit? It's only 2 cards. That's not a spread. Okay, there's one. Okay. That's a whole chunk. We'll just go with it. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you might be experiencing some change of fortune in your life. There might be some things that are coming up that are not very fortuitous for you. There might be some problems that you're having, whether financially, personally, spiritually. There might be some problems that you're having right now. But I feel like you have some ideas around how to improve this this misfortune that you're having right now. You have some ideas on how you can solve it, which is always a good thing. And I feel like a lot of it is coming from your intuition, is coming from your higher self, going, hey, let's do this. Hey, you should do this, yeah. And unfortunately, this situation is putting you in a place where you're in scarcity mode, where you're not in such a nurturing type of mood. You are very like watching everything and making sure, oh, is this gonna happen now? Oh, this could happen. I better do this. That's not a very good mindset to be in. And you may not be giving yourself the needed self-love that you need. And that can just look like little things just throughout the day. Just like, taking 5 minutes and, doing some breathing exercises. That can look like, eating when you're supposed to eat. Drinking enough water. That can look like a lot of different things. So you need to make sure that you're giving yourself self-love right now. Yes, your misfortune is causing you some issues right now, and you have some thoughts on how you can fix it moving forward, but you shouldn't do things that are self-destructive to yourself in the meantime, because you're gonna get yourself through this, but you need to make sure that you're staying healthy, that you're taking care of yourself, and you're staying out of that scarcity mode. Because if you want to attract negative energy, go into scarcity mode. You're going to attract it. Like, it's just going to just magnet to you, just stick right to you. And it's going to come from every direction. So staying in a positive vibration, staying in a positive attitude, that higher vibration is going to help you in this situation right now. All right. Oh, okay. So we have the Fool in reverse. A lot of reverses today. I feel like there's I feel like you don't want a new beginning. You just want what was working to continue working. Like, you don't, even though you have new ideas on how to solve it, how to solve the situation, how to help solve this misfortune, help it, you really don't want to move in that new direction. You would much rather stay in your old pattern, in your old ways. All right, but there is a lot of spiritual growth that is available to you right now if you continue to move in a new direction. Even if you don't want to, the fact that you are even if you don't want to move in a new direction, the fact that you are moving in a new direction, even when you don't want to, that's growth. That's growth. Doing stuff we don't want to do when the going gets tough, that's going to really help us grow, because it gets us out of that comfort zone that we so much like as human beings. We like to have that comfort zone. We like to have that sense of comfort in our lives, that routine. And this 3D reality definitely exploits that. But the only way new things come into our lives is when we take chances, is when we change up our usual routine. So, for instance, I'm about to go into work, okay? But I try to stop in and record a tarot reading before I go into work, okay? I have my coffee, and I'm ready to go into work after I do this tarot reading. But I just said that I feel like the universe is going to be moving pieces in my life, and this setting for my videos might be one of the changes that changes moving forward. So this might not look the same, but I'm still going to be doing the same readings. This is going to cause me to grow, and even though I would really much prefer to just keep this same setting because I like it, it looks nice, I'm comfortable with it, I like my routine, it's not allowing it only let me grow so much. So this new direction that I'm going to be going in, that I feel like the universe is moving pieces around in my life to push me in that direction, I really feel like it's for my good because it's going to cause me to grow even more. So that's just one example. Okay, so I feel like you're not worried. I feel like you're not worried. You just don't want to. I think this is more of a comfort thing. I really do. It's not like you're worried about it. It's more of just a comfort thing. Kind of like what I just explained. I really think that's what it is. I really think it's more of you don't necessarily want to change what you're doing because you like your routine. Are you worried about the future? No. Are you worried about this misfortune in your life? No. But it's more of the inconvenience factor. It's more the inconvenience factor is what I'm getting. All right, and you feel very indecisive. You feel really indecisive. Like, you need to go in a new direction. You need to have a new beginning somewhere in your life. You need to change some things. I even think it's going to cause you to grow. It's going to cause you to grow. But it's more of the convenience factor. It's just convenient. It's just convenient the way it is. Like, why does it have to change? Like, I really don't want to. So you're going back and forth on this. Even though you're going through this misfortune, you're not out in the cold. You're not out in the cold, which is good. Which is good. You're not out in the cold. That is a very good thing. I would be worried if that was upright. I would be really worried if that was upright. I'd be like, oh no, you really need to, move in this new direction. Because you're going to be out in the cold if you're not. But you're not going to be out in the cold. This is a This is a growing opportunity. This is a growth opportunity for you. Queen of Wands. There's a part of you that feels like you don't have control. You're not the CEO of your life, like this misfortune is happening to you. Even though you're not bothered by it, even though you're not out in the cold, you don't feel like you have control over it. And that may be true, because it is the Wheel of Fortune, which is the universe. Like, it's what's going on. Like, you have very, very little say in what the universe is gonna just like have happen, because a lot of it is our contracts that we signed, that our souls signed before incarnating down on this earth, okay, that we were going to go through trials and tribulations, tests and lessons, and all of this in order for us to have that spiritual growth. But what we do have control of is how we respond to it. How do we respond to it? We have total control. That is what the universe is testing us when we go through these trials and tribulations. Did you learn anything? Have you learned anything? Did you... all of this good stuff that was happening to you, did you put money away for times that weren't so prosperous? Were you able to take advantage of those positive times? Or did you just, literally, when you could have taken time off, did you just work yourself to death, and now times are tough and now you have to work, and now you literally don't have any, you can't take time off. It's how you respond. We have total control over that. Are we responding to these tests in our life in a way that shows that we have learned when times were better in our lives? But I feel like you feel like you're not the CEO, like it's all just happening to you. And that is true, but we are able to respond in the way in which we want to respond. I've seen this card in reverse for the last month. So I really feel like times are hitting everyone really tough right now. They really are. I feel like there are very few people who are having a good time right now. I feel like there's more people who are being tested right now, that have had some good times and thought that they were just going to keep continuing, and then the universe is like, okay, pop quiz, and we were like, oh shoot, I didn't study. Yeah. So you're not celebrating this right now, obviously, because you have this misfortune. But again, you have ideas of how you can move forward with this. It's more of just a comfort level routine. It's more of an inconvenience. You don't really want to deal with it. You just really don't want to deal with it. It's not like you're being kept up at night. You're being tied up, in your mind with thoughts of, it's more of just the inconvenience of it. But, it wouldn't be a pop quiz if you knew when the quiz was going to be. So, the universe knows this. It wouldn't be a test if you knew exactly when the test was going to happen and what the answers were. So, and this is the thing, I think you know the answers. You just don't want to take the test, and you're kind of upset that you have to take the test. That's what I'm feeling. You need to be careful not to get in. Again, this goes back to the Empress in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse. I think a big part of this is remembering not to forget about your feminine side, not to forget about your emotions and your feelings. And just be like, I got to get through this. You know, this in front of me, I'm just going to take care of this. I'm not going to worry about anything else. I'm not going to... It's that scarcity mindset. It's that lack of gratitude for what good things we do have in our lives, and not honoring our feelings and emotions, and trying to shove them in a box and file them away to deal with at a later time, as opposed to just acknowledging them, understanding that that's the way we feel and that's okay, and then moving forward from it. This is a really long spread. I wasn't sure if that last chunk of cards was meant, but I'm getting that it was. So you don't want to lose that. You don't want, when we go through tough times, we tend to turn off that feeling, that emotional part of ourselves to get through it, and that's partially a protective response. And we do need that a little bit, because otherwise you're just a raw nerve and you're not going to handle the situation well. But you can't turn that off. You just can't turn that off and forget about it. Because you're going to have to acknowledge those feelings and emotions at some point, and that may be part of your test, is to see how well you can balance. How well are you able to get through this, honoring both your masculine and feminine side, your more analytical mental side and your more feelings and emotional side of yourself. And are you able to stay positive, stay out of that scarcity mindset, move forward, be decisive? Remember, you are the CEO of your life. And that right there is a reason to celebrate, is the fact that you have control of your life. You have complete control of how you can respond to your situation. You also have a choice of whether you can be in a positive mindset or a negative mindset, because negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive. It does take a little bit longer to manifest positivity into the physical than it does negativity, and that's just the law of the universe. It takes conscious effort, because it's very easy to be lazy with our thoughts and be negative about stuff. Oh, well, this isn't going to work out. Oh, well, that's going to break. Oh, well, that person's going to let me down again. Oh, well, this person is, and be Eeyore, it's easy to do that. It's easy. What takes effort is going, you know what? I'm going to look at this situation in the most positive way, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm not going to allow it to affect the inner peace that I have, knowing that I am divinely guided and divinely protected by the universe, and I have everything that I need in order to succeed in life. I am the magician. I am the CEO of my life, and I have full control of how I respond to these situations. That takes effort. That takes a lot of effort. That takes conscious effort to be in that mindset and to stay in that mindset. But I feel like you're going to learn a lot. There's growth here. There's growth here. It's just the comfort level. I'm getting it's the comfort level, it's the routine, it's the inconvenience of this. But even though you're not worried, you can still go into scarcity mindset, and like you can turn off that part of that feminine side, that emotional feeling side of yourself to try and get through this. But I really think that it's more of a balancing. It's really balance. That's part of the test, is to balance. Can you stay balanced through this? Are you going to move in a new direction when this stuff happens? Are you going to be able to come up with these solutions and move forward and maintain that perspective in your life? That perspective that right now I feel like you may be tempted to lose. You may be tempted to lose that perspective. Yeah. And you know what? I feel like I really don't feel like there's any oracle cards I need to pull today. That's weird. That's very weird. Very strange. But you know what? It's a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's an 11 card spread right there. So that message was big enough as it is. I don't want to add to it. I think I communicated all the messages Spirit was giving me. Yeah. I'm not feeling anything. I'm not hearing anything. I don't feel like I need to even pick up one oracle card. So I think we're just gonna leave this message as it is. I never know what these tarot readings are gonna be. Spirit surprising me every time, and that's why I love these readings. I love communicating these messages from Spirit to you guys, and I just hope that I am a good enough communicator of Spirit's messages. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I make a video. And be sure to check out my Etsy store at Conscious Crystal Life, all one word, on Etsy.com. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Much light and love to all of you. And let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know your thoughts on this message. And you guys have an awesome Saturday and a great rest of the weekend. And I will see you next week. Bye.